this is uncharted waters for us, right? African agave spirit Sango Blanco.
I mean, it is uncharted, but it felt familiar.
Felt familiar, but still, we don't know what. Like you were saying, they're the first trying to bring it into America, trying to get America familiar with it. This could be a very common in Africa, South Africa.
Welcome back to Spirits Collective.
I'm Alex.
And I'm Aidehn.
And this is the show where we all learn to drink together.
And today we got a pretty crazy bottle for you guys. We have Sango Blanco. So this is Sango Blanco. It is made with African agave. This is distilled and bottled in South Africa. And Sango is one of the first, if not the first, African agave spirit coming to America. And that is Sango Blanco.
All right, so bottle design. What do we think, Aidehn?
I think the bottle looks pretty nice. Nice and tall, nice and different. Modern. I think it's clean. Nice clean look. I like the label. Everything just looks very nice and clean and I would say established.
I agree with you. It's a nice, sleek, modern, but still kind of like kind of old school. It's got like an old school flair to it.
These
like little crystal glassware type thing that you have for like a whiskey set or whatever. Let's get the obvious out of the way. Agave, 100% agave spirit. They say that because they legally can't call it tequila or mezcal for that matter, but this would be closer to a mezcal. Probably just can't be called either of those because it's not produced in Mexico, or specifically with tequila, 5 states in Mexico. They even call it Blanco, 100% de agave.
They have their reposados, they have their añejos.
So that's why it doesn't say tequila. It's because it's from Africa. I've always wondered why more countries don't dabble with agave spirits. And I think that's just because you can't call it tequila, which is the moneymaker.
I'm pretty excited. Apparently, this is one of the first, if not the first, African agave spirit that they're trying to bring to the United States. Currently, it's only available on Reserve Bar. And just to be transparent, we were sent this bottle by Spearhead Spirits. So thank you guys for sending us this bottle. We're really excited to try it and let you know what we think. That being said, we're not going to hold back. So if we're not fans of it, we will let you know.
All right, let's get in there. Go ahead and open it. Aidehn.
All right, here we go. I will say that the cork is a little hard to grab onto. The pour was all right.
I thought the pour was fine. Anyway, let's get in there. The visuals.
Which now we know are pointless.
Not that big a deal with alcohol, spirits, more of a wine thing. Still nice. It's adding to the experience. You could do it with beer too, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Have a nice clear glass. It looks thick, don't it? Like nothing is dropping for me. It's like forming. Thick? It's forming, but now it's starting to drop so slowly.
So I wish we knew more about this. I wish they had sent us a little bit more on how it's made and stuff like that. How close to 40% it's distilled, Because this company seems to really care about what they're doing. So it'd be nice to know. It doesn't seem too watery. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Let's get in there. I was about to sip it. The nose, everybody. The nose. Sango.
Oh, man.
It gives me like a grainy vodka kind of smell with some of that tequila.
I think if you're a fan of tequila, this is like gonna feel right at home. For me, it's agave forward.
I get subtle notes of agave, raw agave, herbal, vegetal agave, some grainy alcohol, and some grainy vodka. You don't get any like vodka feel to it? You don't get a vodka feel to this?
I don't. For me, it's agave forward. I'm getting like hints of maybe like a tart fruit, maybe like a cherry.
No cherries for me. Just getting more of those agave notes are starting to come out for me. More
Cherry?
vegetal raw.
Maybe like
agave.
like plum, like a plum, and then I'm also getting vegetal notes, like you
notes.
said. Yeah, like maybe like carrots, celery, maybe.
Guys, before we go to the taste, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps us out a lot. Thank you very much.
This is Sango
Blanco,
on the taste.
West African agave.
Wow,
Very smooth,
very smooth.
very luscious.
That's like super flavorful. I would say this is like like tequila with the flavor of like a. I'm not saying like the flavors of bourbon, but with the intensity of bourbon flavors.
I'm getting like a grainy vodka-ness, but like a luscious mouthfeel, very smooth, almost like water. Overall, I am pleasantly surprised.
I'm getting that nice agave flavor that you'd get with a tequila. This is not very far off from tequila. It seems more flavorful than a tequila. Like it packs more punch. No bitterness for me. I wouldn't say it's sweet either. It's kind of more, yeah, I guess I'd say like more tangy. Like maybe some citrus notes, some lime notes, a little bit of orange notes maybe. Let's try it again. I'm trying it again. That's good, man.
Yeah, a lot of agave and then citrus notes. Like I see what you mean by the oranges now.
It has that like
Very very citrusy, peppery.
it has like an acidic bite on the back of my throat a little bit.
And while we're at it, like I don't really get like synthetic sweetness or sweeteners
This
that
tastes
are common.
pretty natural to me.
Guys, if you know a little more about South African agave spirits, let us know in the comments below.
And if you tried this, let us know in the comments below.
Boy, should we go to On the Rocks? Sango Blanco.
On the rocks.
On the Rocks. Cheers.
I'm getting that cheesy
what?
smell a little bit.
I don't get it.
A little bit of a cheesy smell. Vegetal. I think a little some of the better flavors are non-existent on the rocks. But that's pretty much with everything I've tried, so.
Same goes for me, double.
Bitter.
Really?
Smooth but bitter.
Yeah, it gets bitter at the end, but like you're like bitter right away. I was like, it's smooth and nice and cold.
You enjoyed that, huh? I think it's pretty smooth. Actually, it's really smooth.
Try it. Go in again. Go in. Go in one more time.
Let me do this. I mean,
This has its place.
it's really smooth. I could drink it. It's just I would
I
prefer
feel like
not to.
I prefer the bitterness on the rocks than neat, but the notes overall are just better neat as well.
Are you kidding?
This bitter note on the rocks is much more pleasant than when it's neat.
Why are you joking, dude?
Capiche?
Why are you messing around?
I'm not.
I don't know, man. I'm just not a fan of the rocks. It doesn't matter what it is. Could be anything. That's just no.
Biased.
I really liked it.
Bias.
I really liked it neat. So
I think this is like similar to neat shits on a lot of tequilas on the rocks as well. So that's nice.
delicioso. I thought it was good.
Verdict. All right, verdict. Before we get into the verdict, this is uncharted waters for us, right? African agave spirit Sango Blanco. I don't know. Just worth mentioning.
So this company does make like whiskey. They make rum. They make all this other shit. This is their newest spirit that they came out with.
Sango Blanco.
Alex, being somebody who's never had South African agave before, what was your first experience like?
I was pleasantly surprised It's very familiar to me, and this, although is not technically mezcal or tequila, poops on a lot of tequilas I've tried. So, yeah, very nice experience overall. I could probably sub this for tequila in a margarita or something, a paloma, and it'll probably be just as good, if not better. Did get like a vodka tequila hybrid for me. That's just me though. But overall, pleasant experience. What about you?
I had a pretty good experience. I really liked it neat. I thought it was probably one of the better agave spirits I've tried. Neat. On the rocks, as always, I'm not a big fan. But like I said, neat was very flavorful. I would say it's a little more flavorful than a tequila for me. Most tequilas, yeah. It was just different. It was like an intensified tequila, but with not so much agave, if that makes sense. So any other tequila flavors that you might get were intensified, aside from the agave, which is honestly kind of like, cool. That's what I like. Would I recommend this to a beginner if you want to try an agave spirit? This is my first South African spirit, but speaking as a whole, I would say yes, it's pretty good. It's simple. It would be easy to shoot, easy to drink, easy to mix. I recommend it, man. I'm going to give this a 3.5 out of 5.
South African agave plants.
South African agave plants.
I'll give it a 3.3 South African agave plants out of 5.
3 saps.
3 saps. That's my score for Sango Blanco. Pretty good score. Pretty good score.
Bringing our score to 3.25 out of 5 South African agave plants. Saps.
Out of 5.
Out of 5.
Boo. Spooky season, Halloween.
Guys.
Adan isn't wearing a costume. I am. Let us know who looks the best.
This is literally what happened last year. This guy was fucking just same as me.
I put white. I was a skull.
I'm not going to do
skeleton. You just have black on your eyes.
Alex is a popcorn bucket.
What the hell is even that? What is that, collectors?
So Alex, are you doing anything for Halloween month? Halloween season?
I'm going to Osaka, Japan.
Are you really?
Yeah. And I land Halloween night, baby.
Yeah, so we're watching Halloween movies. Actually, just saw Smile last night. Smile was pretty scary. Thought it was pretty scary movie.
Smile 2 just came out.
And yeah, that's why we watched it, because and I got the midnight tickets for Terrifier 3.
Terrible.
Terrifier 3, so I'm excited for that.
I saw the James McAvoy.
How was that?
It's pretty fun.
Speak No Evil or whatever?
Yeah, unfortunately, most of the highlights from that film, like awkward interactions, are in the trailer.
So that's the thing with Smile, man. I never saw the trailer. So when I saw it with Kenya, I was like, just as scary.
Everything was new, yeah.
And
no, they show a lot of scary stuff.
Have you seen
in
Smile
the trailer?
1?
Yeah,
I never saw the trailer.
Like the part where like the old person walks up to the car. And
it was
the
his sister.
The head just
that's
the trailer.
That shit was like
the trailer.
And you know what sucks? That's the one scene that stuck in my head was when she walked up to the car and then her head fell. So since I never saw it in the trailer, that shit was brand new to me. It was scary. Yeah, I would say the first 3/4 of the movie were really good, really scary, and then they fuck it up at the end like they do with everything by showing the monster. But yeah, that being said, let's close this out with one final sip.
Guys, remember to drink responsibly and drink what you like.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
I'm holding on to light when the shadows stretch too far. Finding warmth in the corners where the sun meets